I have so many other questions that could go into the weeds with you guys, but I would I would really like to know is I'm appreciative of you guys for being also part of the car community because I can certainly see that with the Tokyo Drift room outside, with the Need for Speed M3, and then the Supra, and then the R34 outside. When I came here and saw those cars, I was giggling as a little kid, right? So it's so good to see and refreshing to see other people that started a software company also be car guys, What got you guys into cars?
Oh, jeez. The one that did it for me was the Skyline R34 that was from Too Fast, Too Furious. Right now, it's sitting outside, and it's coming in, tomorrow, because starting tomorrow, all the way till the close of the show, it'll be Fast and Furious driven and Fast and Furious oriented to really relive that big, iconic film moment that got, I think, most of the people into cars to begin with, right? And that was the one that did it for me. I looked at Paul Walker, right, actor Paul Walker, who played Brian O'Connor in the movie, and I look at that car and I was like, that's the car I want in the future, And what about you, Kojin?
Dang. I mean, growing up, the car culture was embedded in every facet of the media that you consume. So from like movies, right, to the music industry.
The Murcielago posters that everybody's got in their bedroom.
You best believe. To the Gallardos, right, from Akon's music. Like, man, it was just mesmerizing to see how big and close you were to the feel of the engine, right? Like just pure adrenaline, And so now masking these, making cars, I think there's a time and a place, right, for EVs, hybrids, and so on. Sure. And so it's just a matter of, but what makes you feel alive, right? As somebody that grew up in this in this car driven media, right, community. It's been tremendously grounding, I would say, for lack of a better word, to like be able to experience that one more time, right? And so every time we get the chance to exhibit these vehicles, it's tremendously, humbling first, but also just making you feel like you're coming back to the roots, right, of what started it all. And so we're excited to bring these cars over, to have conversation with folks, to tell them what it's all about. And as Daniel hinted, we believe that that period is when folks were closest to their vehicles. Like actually, like if you look at the generations, our generation, the earlier, like of our dads, grandparents, like they were able to change most of the things on their cars, right? And so now that's not the case anymore. You have so many sensors. There are so many complex systems that go into these vehicles. And so that kind of trickled down, and you put all your eggs into the basket of like, oh, I'm just going to go to the mechanic and hope for the best. And so we want to change that. We believe like you should still feel that ownership over your vehicle. And so like when you purchase it, it's actually yours. And so if it's yours, then it's kind of like your duty to be in the know. But we believe that you shouldn't have to have like ASC degrees or any of those complexities to be able to resonate with what X, Y, and Z means. And so, yeah, we're really big on bringing that clarity, bringing those memories back, and hopefully wrap it up in a package that people resonate with and want to be a part of.
At the end of the day, cars, I think a lot of us in the room can agree, car is an extension of our own personality. You can know a person by the car that that person drive. And for us, it's really about maintaining that, because when you look at the car culture as a whole, car culture is probably one of the strongest culture that we have in the world, right? You have so many different subcultures from the car culture, whether that be from the film, the JDM builds, the exotics, the hybrid car, the F1, or the modified hot imports, right? All of that is a subculture that aggregates to a bigger part of it. And, people's connection to car is something that I think it's not a science, it's not a fact, but it's more of a feeling. It's more arts than anything, right? And when it comes to when we think about it, when there are so many other companies as advanced as they are, that's developing the future of tech when it comes to automobility, the future of driving with self-driving cars, what Tesla is doing, right? Autonomous driving and all of that. We took a step back and say, why why is the world transitioning to a place where in order for you to get the future of technology, you need to spend 70, 80, 90 grand more just to get access to that technology on something that you don't really like as a car, you know? And we thought about it as like, okay, so why don't we just develop a device that is an AI that can turn what you love already into something that is advanced, so you don't have to go out of pocket, spend more money buying more cars that you don't even like at that much, right? You would rather have the car that you put your effort in, really build and put the modifications on, right? You look at cars nowadays. How many things can you do on a car, right? On a new car, on a hybrid car, just on a new car in general, you can't do much. But on a car that's 10 years old or something that is even back in the day, you can literally do anything you want to it. You want to put a new body kit, you want to put new rims, you want to do your own oil change. You can't even change your own oil, you know, engine oil on a new car right now. You got to factory reset it, and if it's not through a dealer, they say, yeah, you're overdue. We're gonna shut your car down. You know.
Or your warranty is void.
Yeah, or your warranty is void, right? You know, it's just that the industry is doing everything that they can to catch you on doing something wrong, and when they do, they're just going to demolish you, and we just don't believe in that.